spot, given the opportunity. Karama and hold on now, is that DK?
Hold on, what the heck?
Is that DK?
I guess
is
so.
That Donkey?
Donkey to the car.
Donkey.
Well,
that's actually crazy.
Chad,
okay. is Donkey Kong the wave? Oh, he didn't do it.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, come on now.
No,
you can't just tease the people with that.
No heart.
That's okay. We're not mad at you, Kurama, because we know exactly what you bring to the table with this Mario. Let's get it started. All right, he's got those wedding colors on, man. He's got the wedding color fit. Let's hope it's not a funeral.
No, I hope it ain't, because one's dressed for the other side.
There you go.
And no matter what, though, we still both in the church with it. So let's see who's going to close this one out. And I think the name of the game here in this matchup for somebody like Karama, you're playing Mario versus Kazuya. The one advantage you have, of course, is maneuverability. You got good footwork, okay? Yes, you might lack in the strength department in some areas versus Mr. Mishima, but we cannot ignore the fact that Kazuya, for the majority of the match, is going to be a stationary individual. And as you can see right now, it's the three-ring circus time. But wait a minute.
Oh!
Get choked up.
There it is, man. Sometimes it can be just that quick. That is why this character is just so powerful. Such an innate ability to just strike and take off stocks in the blink of an eye. Good stuff. 2 riddles. Oh, but coming up a little bit short on the recovery attempt. You know, that's one thing that Kazuya does kind of leave some things to be desired sometimes, is that recovery in some spots they can get placed in. But nonetheless, an even battle is what you want to see. And I'm expecting just that. It's only game number 1.
That's right. I like what I'm seeing here in this game number 1, man. It's an even battle, but not if Riddles has anything to say about it. He's up underneath that platform, just kind of threatening that space. Tossing out that God Fist, Electric Wind God Fist, doesn't matter. As long as that arm and that elbow comes out, you know you need to proceed with caution on coming back down onto solid ground. But wait a minute, though. The reads are there. What the?
Wow, I'm telling you, if you blink, you might miss it. This is the power of Kazuya, one of the DLC specials for sure. But Karama, we've seen him time and time again overcome the odds. The reason he's made it to this point at such a stacked event, getting absolutely deep dived into the abyss, not gonna have the wherewithal to make it back, man. That stubby character of Mario just ain't got the reach, baby.
He doesn't, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot of things. He has great footwork, great maneuverability. The air is, his aerial combos are just insane, too. Him and Luigi both share that frame 3 nair, which I think sometimes Mario kind of gets a slap on the wrist for. You know, we always make fun of Luigi for it, but no, Mario got it, too. But the fact remains the same, man. When it comes to just the reach and just the overall extension of your limbs, he lacks in that department, and for good reason. Could you imagine if that son of a bitch was long?
I mean,
my God. I couldn't.
If Mario was tall enough to ride a roller coaster, it might be a problem, man. It might be a problem.
When you got your own theme park, you can't ride none of the rides at it. Can you imagine?
Low-key true. Nintendo World is actually a thing. I'll tell you what, Karama need to pick it up, man, because this is not the kind of promotion that the Mario movie, which comes out April 5th, needs. He's going to have to get on the board real quick.
Let's get it.
Let's see what we got. Game number 2. But I'll tell you what, for all them Tekken fans out there, y'all got a new game coming out.
That we do.
Riddles representing.
That's right. He is definitely representing in a big way, making me and TK happy.
There you go.
Right. Don't play with us. Game number 1 here is upon us. Karama kind of taking a page out of his own book from what we've seen in the last game, just being the first one to draw blood here. Wait a minute. We got that God Fist always on the ready. Intangible. Wait a minute. Okay, tossing the cranium around.
Oh, wow.
Reads it.
Perfect.
Oh, this is a funeral film. There ain't no wedding. It's a funeral.
I hate to say it, man. You know, this is one of those times you almost wish you just got stood up. Like, I ain't want you to show up. You're going to do this to me. Forget ripping the heart out, man. You're getting them stocks ripped off. Riddles, I mean, you can almost feel like Riddles is just incensed, so angry that he's even in this position, accustomed to kind of being on that winner side of things. But again,
wait a minute.
Big D not letting that be the case, so having to fight his way through losers. Karama, though, still with plenty of gas in the tank. Oh, my goodness, no even recovery attempt. I'm not sure what happened on that one.
Okay. Kind of giving him a breath of fresh air right now. And this right here is slight work for somebody like Karama. Yes, I just was in the deficit, but if you drop a stock, all it takes is one Mario combo right here to really bring it back to even footing. Yes, you're intangible, but only while your feet are on the ground for the most part. Once I get you in the air, I can juggle the hell out of you. Up air, back air, and nair. And that is going to be an issue for Kazuya on getting back to solid ground. Okay, comes back. Whoa, big boot time. Big Doc Martens.
Gotta put them feet on them sometimes. Beautiful execution from Riddles. You know, one thing I'm noticing a lot between this game and the last is the ability to get that lead and kind of put the game in a chokehold, and this is where Kurama's struggling. We do know Mario, very combo-heavy character, but Riddle's doing a good job of not putting himself into much of a disadvantage.
I'm so glad you brought that up. Yes, the combos are nice, but this is a game of stocks here, my friends. Coming through, saying it with his chest. I love that back air. A lot of people don't know that back air's hitbox is absolute insanity. It is huge. And a lot of Kazuya's aerials, too, man, feel kind of safe at times. Yeah. Yes, that's a wrap. Putting that man Mario in the dirt. He said, look, man, you've been spending too much time in Hollywood. You ain't for the streets no more, bro. You in the movies.
Might have to put on that plumber costume, man. Remind little, blue-collar Mario.
That's right.
Get back in the grind with it. The trenches. Remember where you came from.
Talk to him. These hands get dirty.
We're going to see, man. It's definitely not a pleasant affair right now for Kurama, down 2 games to none. Riddles playing red hot right now. Full faith, obviously, in the Kazuya. I know a lot of people want to see the Terry come out, but just might not be a Terry tournament at the moment. Even that game, like we saw him play for loser sevens, he played against Chase. Like, there were some points right there where he kind of lost pretty hard. I think Chase even at 1.3 stocked him and still elected to stick with Kazuya. So obviously having a lot of faith in the character for this loser's run that he's making.
He just kind of has that young man determination, that willpower. Like, once his mind is set on something, he truly believes he can do it. He's like, look, I'm going to get whooped. That comes with the territory being a top player. I'm not going to let you switch me out mentally. So let's see what this next game is going to bring us right here. Now, we have seen Karama in these situations in tournaments prior, okay? He is no stranger to have his back against the wall right here. But this is Riddles on the mission. Now he's going to get the God Fist right there, quick. Frame A option. And he's intangible, buddy. I'm blue. What you going to do about it?
This is so tough. Again, you know, the biggest thing Kurama can do is just not fall too far behind at the start. That is how Riddles has dictated the pace. He's just been such a dominant force and factor, and you see it already. Yet again, a strong lead in that stock in a lot of jeopardy. Kurama got to find a way to slow down this offense. He's just literally getting bullied.
Yeah, no tread on those boots right there, said Mr. Mishima. I'm sliding
you
through.
Can't work at Wendy's like that. I said no slip, no grip, no tip.
Talk to him, Here's a tip, man. You might want to get back towards the ledge here and fast. And unfortunately enough, not enough juice to get back. Now, in the last game, we've seen him really save his jumps for the most part and always be ready to go for up B, or that way he can get to the high recovery. But ain't a recovery in the world that's going to save you from that F smash. You see Mario step back like that, you probably in some real trouble. Great stuff right here from Karama to at least keep it close.
All right, Karama starting to pick it up a little bit. I love what I'm seeing right now. It takes a little bit of spark to ignite an entire offense, and here we go. Gonna get some big damage. Nice, going for the nair, and then just put himself right below him, Rod, so he knows he can get that up tilt. The extension, which is all gonna route its way into that stock. Kurama taking the lead with authority.
I know it's the age-old trope, but I can't stress it enough. Time and time again, if you're on any stage with platforms set up even remotely close to a battlefield, or like back in Smash 4, like Midgar or anything like that, man, Mario, ZSS, characters like this, they're a kid on the playground. They're at Chuck E. Cheese. All right, they are just having an awesome-ass time, and we've seen it right there with that conversion. There's the flood. Wants to keep a force into the corner. He knows Kazuya, not with the great options out of shield. So he knows he's going to try to fight his hardest to get out of that corner here. Up air.
Oh, nice. I actually like, they had a good prediction on what Riddles was thinking to get back to the ground, but not able to hit the forward smash. But just kind of showing you, okay, I'm in your head. I kind of one step ahead of you. Really, when you go against Kazuya, you need to be about 3 or 4 steps ahead.
Hello?
But that one step right now is getting Kurama pretty far.
That's right. Now Kazuya, as you can see here, glowing red, so it could be time to put his stock to bed here pretty soon.
Let's find out. He's got to get back to the stage first, Rod. He's in some trouble.
That's right. Can he get back? It's the million-dollar question. Caught into the corner here right now, and again, you're intangible, but I'm going to let you swing first, and then I'm going to toss a crane him around. Kurama with a breath of fresh air. I'm still in this, boy.
I think we all understand Kurama way too gifted to just, you know, go quietly into the night. Not going to allow that 3-0 to happen, making a stand right there, and one to put the exclamation point on with that up smash. So
no doubt.
Kudos to him forcing this game number 4. Let's see what's going to develop. A little bit of discussion right now on where we're going to be headed.
Now, you brought up a really good point, too, with the aerial combos that we talked about there, like turning towards the middle of that match. The great thing about having some of those aerial options is that no matter if you're intangible, no matter how you swing when you're on solid ground, the airspace belongs to Mario. And that is just the area that Kazuya does not want to be in. He's okay in the air. You know, Kazuya has like a frame 8 nair. It's minus something ridiculously too good on shield for him to be back from him to be front Tekken. Excuse me, but the fact remains the same. When it comes to the air gameplay, it belongs to Mario. And if you get caught slacking up there, you are super dead. And Karama proved it just right there. So I think Riddles probably going to think once or twice before he decides to jump in on him or really get caught on those platforms. In game number 1, he stayed up underneath that for the most part. And as you can see right here, just threatening that space with God Fist. He needs to get back to that.
All right, let's see if that can indeed be the game plan right now. Taking the Bastion, we know this to be a very common pick for Riddles. So that's going to have some comfort. Oh, my goodness, but maybe not too comfortable for the start of this, man. That first 20 seconds, not even able to put anything good. God almighty.
Sending Kazuya back down into the volcano, boy. You should never have left that. Nice. Okay, going to go for it there, just walking right out.
That was one of them trick dunks, but that was the John Morant right there, minus the strap.
Come on.
I listen. Please forgive me. I'm sorry.
All is forgiven. You're OD.
I'm just trying to tell you, this man's a dangerous man.
He's
It's a dangerous man.
They don't get no more dangerous than Karama when he has some determination in his eyes, but the same can be said for Riddles right here. 44%. This is no deficit if I've ever seen one myself, man. One string, literally from either of these two character-player combinations, and you can certainly be in a much different position.
Yes, sir.
Okay, stone hit. Nice. Going to send him down. Not going for the second one. Elected to come back up off the ledge to bait out the high recovery back in.
Oh!
Crumple time.
That's what he's looking for. Can he finish it? Yeah. Oh, no. Hanging in there. Gets pegged a little bit here. Good stuff. All right. You already know them gates is open.
That's right.
You don't want to be down there. Yeah, you don't want to be down there.
You're in some real trouble right here. And Karama, man, with so much determination and just not only just that, but oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
Wait. Okay, I had to stop for a second.
That's so good. Dude, he got so much off of just being patient. If he could put this away, just give himself a chance. Let's go, Karama. What do you got for me? Riddles, though.
Okay, you can tell he's a lot more confident with his approach options. He has that frame 6 back here, which, mind you, -2. So it's relatively safe for the most part. Even if Kazuya's intangible, he is still slow. You can use it to cross him up and just put him in a really bad spot.
Nice.
But he's going to go for the dash attack.
All right, super clean with it. A little bit of a delay. Nice, going to air dodge back safely.
Damn.
When you're Kazuya, you're just kind of granted certain privileges, and Riddles putting them all into use to make sure he gets back to the stage safely.
That's right.
142, 2 stocks to go. Kurama, knowing his time might be fleeting, gets a much-needed up smash in those triple digits. Can he clutch it out, though, Rod?
Well, we're going to have to see, man. He's up on that top platform, kind of the way we've seen it from the beginning of this set. And the minute you leave your feet, you're going to lose your seat right here in bracket. Came back on the solid ground. And, of course, Riddles made him pay for it. Handshakes all across the board. Wow. Very
solid effort from Kurama. Somebody, obviously, we respect a lot. I mean, definitely the top Mario of his class, no doubt about that, man. But Riddles just a little too solid to overcome. And I said it, felt like Riddles is just kind of out for revenge right now. Obviously, not happy about his loss that he took earlier to Big D. And nonetheless, the only way to get revenge is to get a rematch. And how do you got to do that? You got to make a tactical run through this loser's bracket. 3-1 victory over Karama. Props to Riddles.
I'm going to be honest. I didn't expect